Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm taking up. Am I just paranoid? My God. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They name existed forever. My name's written fluid, nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And Torrey Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. All right, this is A.J. Dillon. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
No touch it! Anyone, eh? Hey! No touch it!
They run into Saquon Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Trimmer!
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Great, set! 180! Hey! No touch!
First down, a run with Barkley. He's got room to roam here. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, Case. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Great, set! 180, eh? No touch!
Going to the ground again on first. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. They go to Barkley again. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First carry now, Brashard Smith. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
19 charges.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On play action with Darts. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Dart going to throw again. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Lays out, what a catch! Pick up a 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, here's Hurts. It's coming, it's Saquon Barkley. And on first down, no place to go here. And they're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the pistol, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. It's Hurts once again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Akibo's got it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
I'll start
this one out with Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Giants in control so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Great.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running left, this is Barkley. It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts the throw. That's caught at the 9-yard line. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's good for another Eagles. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now, in goal to go.
Very good. No.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the...
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Dart. Hyatt with the grab. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm going to call that a smart business decision, kid. I really am. He had a couple choices there. Risk an interception, get walloped, or protect yourself. And in that situation, he didn't want to take a hit. He didn't want to turn over. And sometimes availability is your best ability.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Darts out of the shotgun. That's going to be complete to Smith on the check down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back, which shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's caught for the 1st. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Giants looking at 1st and 5.
Okay, ready? Cowboys!
Here goes Dart to the air. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Again, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
The back's got it. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. Well, we all wait for this defense final look back before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Gano ready to send this away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 4. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. Now he's past the 25. Jahan Dotson. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
Great.
Will set up for the
180.
conversion.
And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come early as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a pickup of 11, and the Giants will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to the well again. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's go now.
Throwing on first down. It's Starks. Bails out of the pocket quick. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Ball's out, Smith lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Hey, don't touch that. But anyway, Carl love Yeti. Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73, 73. Don't touch.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He takes it himself. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Carl love Yeti. Great, set. But anyway, 73, 73. Carl love Yeti. Carl love Yeti. Man.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is brought in at the 15. Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Boyan. Chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete to Hyatt. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Half the 60, half the 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Third and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. Here starts. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Forced out to his right. He finds Johnson over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you've got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here's start now. And Johnson once more. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Gano ready to send this away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Barkley again here on second. Escapes a defender. Through the 35. 20, 15. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
They can attack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
Great.
Will set up for the
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Go.
They get to the back of his own lead. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Eagles 23. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Robinson with the return. Shoots out a one stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Darts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that makes it 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third down now. Here's Darts. Hits him on the out route. Well, he got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker at 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll run for this. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And that was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Darts. Connecting on the slant. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Let's get to that wide, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
I'd be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Great, set.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Carl left Yeti. No touch.
They send him straight up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2. And now their 2nd conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Dart gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Giants have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Darts back to throw. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the pistol, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36.
No touch that. No touch.
Here's Saquon. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. That's complete to Goddard. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, please.
They run it with Saquon. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Now let's get it. 10. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. He'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles holding on to a field goal lead. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Barkley, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown! His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
On second down, here's Barkley. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Barkley gets it on third down. And fly, Eagles fly. That gets him the first down, partner. And that's going to seal this win.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Offense set for a first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might become coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
At the 14-yard line.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly,